Welcome everyone. Today we have new math lesson. We're going to talk about multiplication at pages 23 and 24. So today we're going to talk about multiplication. This is the multiplication sign. Let's learn the new word, the product. The product is the answer of the multiplication. Again, the product is the answer of the multiplication. Now, let's learn the concept of multiplication with the help of these little fish. Here we have 4 fish bowls, and inside each fish bowl, we have 2 fish. If we're gonna know the total number of fish, we should add the fish together, right? Which is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal 8. So this is the repeated addition. Repeated addition. As you can see. And which is the multiplication operation. Because the repeated addition is also the same as of multiplication operation. Let's learn what is it? What's the meaning of multiplication operation? Simply we have 4 fish bowls or groups and 2 fish in each fish bowl. So 4 times 2 equal 8. As we did before. So we have 8 fish in all. Because we add 2 plus 2 plus 2 equal 8. Again, we have 4 fish bowls or 4 groups and 2 fish in each fish bowl, which is 8 fish in all. How are we going to make it as a multiplication sentence? Let's use the multiplication sign. As you can see, this is the multiplication sign, which is 4 times 2 equal 8. 4 times 2 equal 8. This is the multiplication sentence. The multiplication sentence. Again, 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, or 4 times 2 is 8, or 4 2's are 8. Look, we have 3 ways to read this multiplication sentence. Again, 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, or equal 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 2's is 8. Or are 8, sorry. Okay, I see that the easier way to say this multiplication or this multiplication sentence, which is 4 times 2 equal 8 or is 8. Okay, this is the easier way. Okay, as you wish, you can use any of these sentences. Got it? Excellent. Let's learn another example. As you can see, there are 3 bird houses. Look, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 bird houses, and inside each bird house, there are 5 birds. 5 birds. So, how many birds are there? How many birds are there? To know the total number of birds in each bird house, we should add 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is equal 15. So this is a repeated addition. Repeated addition. As you can see, 5 plus 5 plus 5 equal 15. We can use the multiplication sentence as 3 multiplied by 5 equal 15, or 3 times 5 equal 15. As you can see, we have 3 groups, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 groups, and inside each group we have 5 birds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 times 5 equal 15. How we get 15? We add 5 plus 5 plus 5 equal 15. Got it? Excellent. You are great. Now let's learn the ways to write multiplication. Okay, there are 2 ways to write the multiplication. The first one is the horizontal multiplication. This is horizontal multiplication. And this is vertical multiplication. Look, these are the same. 3 times 5 equal 15. So this way is called horizontal multiplication. And 3 times 5 equal 15. This is a vertical multiplication. And again, this is the product. And this is the product. The product is the answer of the multiplication. The answer of the multiplication. Let's take another example. As you can see, there are 2 leaves. 2 leaves. And we have 5 ladybugs on each leaf. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, we have 2 leaves, and on the top of each leaf, there are 5 ladybugs. So if we're gonna know how many ladybugs in all, we should add the total number of ladybugs, right? So how to know how many ladybugs in all? We should add 5 plus 5 equal 10, which is, can you say it? Yes, the multiplication sentence. Excellent. 2 times 5 is 10. We have 2 groups, 1, 2, and we have 5 ladybugs in each group. So 2 times 5 equal 10. 2 times 5 is 10, or 2 multiplied by 5 equal 10. So the total number of ladybugs is 10. Now let's learn multiplying by 0. Multiplying by 0. When you multiply by 0, your product will always be 0. How? Look at this example. As you can see, there are 3 baskets. 1, 2, 3. 3 baskets, and they are empty. As you can see, there is nothing inside the baskets, right? So here we have 3 empty baskets. There are no objects in the baskets. So 3 baskets with nothing in them. How many objects? Yes, 0. There are nothing inside these baskets. Okay, if we try to write the multiplication sentence, okay, as you can see, 3 times 0 equal 0. Can we count the objects? No, we cannot, because there is nothing inside these baskets. So when we multiply by 0, your product will always be 0. Multiplying by 1. When you multiply by 1, your product will always be the other factor. Factor means number, okay? For example, 1 multiplied by 2 equal 2, or 1 times 2 equal 2. How it comes? Look, here's one basket with 2 eggs. As you can see, we have one basket, which is one group. And inside this basket, there are 2 eggs. 2 eggs. So the number of groups is 1, as you can see. And the number of objects is 2, right? So 1 times 2 equal 2. How we get this 2? Let's count 1, 2. So the total number of eggs inside the basket is 2, right? So 1 times 2 equal 2. Let's take another example of multiplication by 1. If I have 5 baskets, each with 1 egg, okay? As you can see, we have 5 baskets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 baskets, and inside each basket there is 1 egg. Look, 1, and there is 1, and here 1, 1, 1. So I still have 5 eggs. As you can see, 1, the total number of eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 eggs in total. How it comes? Look, how many groups we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 groups. And how many objects inside each group? We have 1 object inside each group. So this is 1. So 5 times 1 equal 5. How we get this 5? By counting each of these eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 1, 5. So if we multiply any number with 1, it will give me the same number or the same factor. Factor means number. Okay? Excellent. This is the multiplication table from 1 to 10, as you can see. This is the multiplication table of 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on to the number 10. You have to memorize or save all these multiplication tables, okay? But till this moment, I suggest you to memorize the multiplication tables from 1 to 4. Just you have to save the multiplication table from 1 to 4, okay? Now let's learn the multiplication tables from 1 to 4 together. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 10 is 10. As you can see, if I multiply any number of 1, it will give me the same factor or the same number, as you can see. Now let's learn the multiplication table of the number 2. Okay, the multiplication table of the number 2. Now students, you have to repeat after me, okay? Are you ready? Steady, ready, go. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 10 is 20. Let's learn the table of 3. Repeat after me. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 10 is 30. Again, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 10 is 30. Now the table of 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Repeat after me. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 10 is 40. Again, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times... Now open your book at page 23. We're going to answer the questions. As you can see, we have here 2 eggs, and inside each egg there is 1 chick. So the number of groups is 2, right? 2. And the number of objects is 1. So 2 times 1 equal 2. We have 1, 2 chicks. And this example, we have 2 groups. Inside each group, there's nothing, right? So 2 times 0 is 0. Let's move to the question number 1. Find the products to complete the table. Look, we have here table, and there are here many numbers. We will multiply each number by 0. As I mentioned before, if I multiply any number with 0, it will give me 0. So, listen to me. 0 times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. 5 times 0 is 0, and so on. Okay? 10 times 0 is 0. As you can see, all the answers is 0. Okay? Are 0. Sorry. Now, another table. We have here numbers from 590, yeah? And we should multiply each number to 1. As I mentioned before, if I multiply any number of 1 with 1, it will give me the same factor or the same number. As you can see, 5 times 1 is 5. 9 times 1 is 9. 0 times 1 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 1 is 3. 6 times 1 is 6. 8 times 1 is 8. 10 times 1 is 10. 7 times 1 is 7. So if I multiply any number with 1, it will give me the same number, as you can see. Look, the same number. Question number 2. Choose the correct answer. 0 times 9. Excellent. 0. 2 times 1. Good job. 2. 5 times 0 is 0. 1 times 6 is 6. 6 times 0, 0. Look, if I multiply any number with 0, it will give me 0 here, and here, and here. And if I multiply any number with 1, it will give me the same number, not 1, the same number. Look, here 2, and here's the answer is 6. Got it? Now let's move to page 24 together, which is multiplying by 2, 3, and 4. Look at this example. We have here 4 groups. Inside each group, there are 2 balls, as you can see. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2 is 8. How we get 8? We add 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equal 8. So 4 times 2 is 8, or 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 groups, and inside each group there are 3 balls. Okay, so 5 times 3 equal 15. How we get 15? We add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is 15. As I mentioned before, the multiplication operation is a repeated addition. A repeated addition. The third example is we have 3 groups. As you can see, 3. Inside each group there are 4 balls. So 3 times 4 equal 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is 12. So 3 times 4 equal 12. Or 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. Let's do another 2 questions. Find the product. Look, if we want to answer this kind of question, we should memorize the multiplication tables from 1 or from 0 to 4. Okay? And we practiced to memorize and save the multiplication tables. Okay, so we should save the multiplication tables or memorize the multiplication tables. Okay, so 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24, as we mentioned before. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. These are two tables. Now find the product. Find the product means you should multiply. Find the product means you should multiply. This is a vertical multiplication. Vertical multiplication. Can you tell me the answers? Look, 3 times 3, excellent, 9. 4 times 4, good job, 20. 8 times 2, excellent, 16. 3 times 7, good job, 21. 2 times 9 times 2 is 18, excellent. 4 times 4 is 16, good job. And again, I want to remind you to memorize the multiplication tables here from 1 to 4. Okay? These are the multiplication tables from 1 to 4. Hope you understand everything in this lesson, and thank you so much for watching.